Mirror's Edge is my favorite game. It's kind of weird to say because it's far from the best game I've played, but that shows how special this game really is. Yeah, there's flaws, silly nonsense, but I still love it. So allow me to show you why this game is just so great, but also falls short. First up, let's talk about the speed, movement, and gameplay of Mirror's Edge. Mirror's Edge captures speed like no other game out there. Sure, racing games feel fast, but that's not your speed, it's the speed of the car. With Mirror's Edge, there's a level of intimacy between you and your movement. You are the direct result of your velocity, and that shit's cool.
I'm gonna try and get the word out on the network about Icarus, warn the other runners.
Do it. I'm going after that guy.
This is where the game shines, running. It has a great contrast between how peaceful and calm your movement can be, but being shot at by Colin Farrell and his SWAT team is scary. This is something Mirror's Edge plays with that most games don't even bother touching. Disempowerment.
Shit.
Let me break disempowerment down for you. Bad boys, with guns, have bullets. I don't.
Shit just got real.
Now I have two choices here. You can try to punch them out like Mike Tyson, or run. As I don't have a tattoo on my face, as I'm not
The best ever.
it's pretty obvious what I'm supposed to do. So now I have to use what was once peaceful and relaxing as a means of escape. The music changes from what were once beautiful ambient sounds of the city to heart-pounding chase music. Everything gets dangerous, faster paced. All I want to do is run from it. I want to go back to this peace I had. While the bad boys do have power over me with their guns and explosions, at the same time, I have my power over them. I'm fast. I'm like, really, really fast. My ability can beat theirs if I just use it right. This leads to one of the bigger problems of the game. I'll call it the "why are you making me use these stupid guns?" complex. Yeah. Well, yes, it is possible to make it through without shooting a single bullet. It sure doesn't feel designed that way. I respect that the combat and gunplay are clunky. I get it. I do. I'm not supposed to want to use them, and I like that. But you can't encourage running while making it unfair to ignore weapons. Most of the time, running and dispatching enemies without weapons works. But certain missions, especially towards the end, really make you feel inadequate if you don't want to shoot. Now, the other big part of this game I want to talk about is connection. What the game does to bring you into its world. Now, your main connection to this universe is that all of your motions seem lifelike, and they're relatable in that way. The camera flips and twists and rolls with all of your actions. Even face breathing is visually represented. You can establish yourself in this world because of this visualization. Another way the game connects to you is through its environment. Mirror's Edge takes place in this very totalitarian society, and this is represented amazingly in the architecture of the buildings. They all have this uniform look, but also a slight sense of creativity to them. But when you get to the interior designs, that individuality disappears, and it's replaced with what just looks like a different paint job every time. Yeah, colors still look vibrant, but the rooms just look so similar. It can feel like going through the same location over and over again. It gets old real quick. I'll cap this off with what I believe is the biggest offender to the connection of the game, and that's the story. You're introduced to this world of runners, but you never get to see it. The idea of people fighting their way through this totalitarian system is awesome, so what happened to it? I was promised something interesting, not a lame whodunit story. They could have explored the idea of suppressing chaos at the cost of freedom, or the difference between simply surviving and living. Instead, I got a lady who calls me Effie,
Effie, please.
some dead guy on a desk, and these. Oh god, these. Mirror's Edge. Not perfect, but its potential really let you imagine what could have been. Check it out if you get the chance. Let's all hope for a sequel. Let's all hope a little more they don't fuck it up.